Hello everyone, and in this video I will show you how you can create a PowerPoint presentation like this. It's very simple and it's gonna take less than 10 minutes, so let's get right into it. So we're gonna start by inserting 4 photos into our slide. So let's just use stock photos for this example. So let's go to the Insert tab, let's go to the Pictures, and let's select a stock images. So that way we will not need to search for the pictures on the web, we can just put them directly from PowerPoint. So for this example, let's write some animals. And as you can see, we get a ton of different animal photos. So let's use the fox. I think it would be funny to use the sheep. Then we can scroll down and we can find even more animals. So let's try and go with the tiger. Or it's a leopard, I'm not even sure. I think it's a leopard though. So let's just go with it. And now once we have inserted these photos, let's make them smaller. I think, yeah, they have to be just like this. So all you need to do is start by aligning them into this left corner. So it should look something like this for now. So let's just zoom out. And once you have those photos, just select all of them by doing this. Then let's go to the picture format, let's go to the color options, and let's select grayscale. So that way we have all of those photos in black and white. And let's start the first slide with. So once we have all of this, let's just duplicate the slide. I duplicate it by doing this, or just you can right click and click duplicate slide. So once you have these two same slides, what you need to do is go on the first slide, select all of these and drag them to the bottom. So your first slide should be empty just like this. And on the second slide, let's do the work. So what you need to do is get all of these 3 and just drag them down. So it needs to be visible, but not too much. So I think this is good. And now let's make this middle photo a little bit bigger. So it has to be something like this. You can rotate it to any direction you actually want. I'll just use this direction. So once you do that, select all of the pictures. Go to picture format and apply this simple border, simple frame of the picture. So now all of your photos are in frame. And I forgot to do that on the first slide too. So select all these photos and apply the same frame I just did on the second slide. So once you have the frames and this photo a little bit bigger, you can just duplicate the slide by holding Ctrl D. And now on the third slide, what we have to do is make this picture same as before. So you need to make it smaller and align with those pictures. So I think it's a little bit too big right now. Yeah, this is the same size. And drag it on top. So just a little bit of it, it's visible. So leave it like a 1 centimeter visible. Now drag the second photo and make it bigger, even bigger, and rotate it. Just like this. And also drag these two a little bit higher. So also for this photo, make sure it's just a little bit out. It's not too much. So it's visible, but it doesn't take too much of the slide. I think this one can be a little bit bigger. And just like this. So this is the effect you're aiming for. And now let's duplicate it even more. Now we have to make that photo the same size as before. So let's just make sure that we are aligned. Yeah, it's the same size. So this one goes even higher. And now this space is gonna be taken up by this picture. Leave it a little bit visible, then drag this one to the top. Rotate it a bit as all of the other ones. And now let's drag this one so it will be a little bit visible. So yeah, it should look like this. And now we have to duplicate it one last time. I'm just gonna make sure that all of these are here. Okay, so let's duplicate it one last time. And right now, let's make this go back to the previous version. Previous size. Now let's drag all of these to the top as before. And now we have to make this photo go here. And also rotate it just a little bit. Make it bigger and fit it somewhere there. So yeah, this is how it should be like. As you can see on the left side, we got all of those used. And now the next part is you have to make the bigger picture with original colors. So click on the first picture, go to picture format and choose a color. And as you can see, we have this option no recolor. So you have to click on no recolor, and now the picture is not in black and white. And you have to repeat it on all of the bigger pictures, on all slides. So no recolor, on this one also, color, no recolor, and on that one, picture format or color and no recolor. So yeah, this is how it should be like. I think this one's a little bit too big. Yeah. It's a little bit. Yeah. So now I think all of them are the same. Just make sure they align with the corner. And it should be good. Yeah, just like this. So when all of the photos are inserted, now we got to add some text. So for the text, just use the text box and let's make it big. So this is gonna be the title of each slide. So this one's gonna be a sheep because we have a sheep in the photo for this example. So we just copy it on all slides and now we can adapt it. So I'm gonna call it a tiger. Then on this one we will write elephant, and on that one a fox. So now we can insert some smaller text. So I'm just inserting a dummy text. Let's just remove some of it. Yeah, we just inserted some random text. You can put your own text. I'm just gonna copy it in all slides, but I have to add some different elements because we're gonna apply a morph transition. And if the texts are similar on all slides, the morph transition will just not work correctly. So once you inserted the text and the photos and everything, all you have to do is select all of the slides and apply a morph transition. And go right here and make it 1.5, so it's gonna be a little bit faster. And now let's look at the results. So this is the blank our first slide. Then you can see the sheep comes up, and if we move along, these goes up and the middle photo gets bigger. And this looks pretty cool and you can make some very good slides with it. So if you want to get this template for free, I have a link in this video description. You can just sign up to my newsletter and you will be receiving everything I upload on my YouTube. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next video.